do you believe in mutual action plans? Like, do you introduce those in the beginning? Does that help this process at all? Or do you find like buyers don't actually want to use them?
Well, I think that's the key word, right? Is mutual in the mutual action plan. I think sales reps can put them together all day long, but if they're not mutual in nature, it's just your list of to-dos that the customer's not necessarily buying into, So I think that's key is you need your champion bought in. And I think the other element is, especially, I think if you're selling in an IT space, it's one thing, but if you're selling a line of business, so not IT, especially in a large company, most times the sales rep has more experience in how to procure technology around some of the gotchas, that happen in a large deal cycle than the person in the other line. Now, many times the person in the line doesn't want to admit that they don't know the answer. They don't want to tell you they don't know, or they'll probably just tell you that the answer they think you want to hear, which happens more times than not because of anything malicious. They probably mean well. They just don't know. So thinking about how you position and frame that mutual action plan and think through all of the elements and help guide that is really critical to getting a deal across the line at the deal closure.
Yeah, and I found like the worst mutual action plans are the ones where it's all just like the selfish steps. It's like, let's do legal review, let's do security review, let's close the contract, and that's where it ends. It's like, It's got to be anchored around the customer's problem that you uncovered at the beginning. And like, okay, here's the roadmap of how we're going to solve your problem, not the roadmap of how we're going to close the deal and get my commission. It's like, you got to kind of change the framing of it. And that's when it works best.